Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a mum of 5 in the UK. If you hear lots of sniffing, I apologise, I've got another cold. It's that time of the year where people are constantly infested with stuff and they feel they need to share it with you. So we've got back off our holiday. So I've had soon as we got back, I had lots of unpacking to do. Random bags of things we'd bought while I was on holiday. I had a suitcase full of clean clothes and a suitcase full of dirty clothes, some of them wet from where the kids had been on the beach, because where we were staying, it was underfloor heating. It was quite nice, but there was no radiators, there was no clothes horse. It was an absolute nightmare to get anything washed or dried. And with 7 people, that's a lot of washing. I always come back with a load of holiday washing anyway. But, you know, if we go in summer, normally I can get a great deal dry while we're away, or washed and dry when we're away. And I just couldn't do it this time. So I had a huge wash pile. It was so big it was all over the floor. It wouldn't even fit in the wash bins. But to be fair, I probably wouldn't have even put it in the wash bins, because while it's on the floor in front of the washer, I can see it and it irritates me, and I have to keep beavering away at it until it's done. It took a couple of days, but you'll see it did get done. But it was raining and cold and miserable. So hardly any of it got pegged out. I had to continuously put it on radiators, hang it off the top of doors in some cases, and then check as soon as it's dry, bang, another lot out, bang, another lot out. I had to just keep beavering away at it for a couple of days to get it all done. And I had a huge pile on the counter worktop on the back of my washing machine, which was the clean, well, to start off with, it was the clean clothes I'd brought home, which I had sort out and put away. But then the pile never really got down, because as things dried, it got put on the pile. Eventually, it all got done. Within a couple of days, it was back to normal. It was just a bit slower because it wasn't warm outside. If we'd have come back from holiday in summer, I could have pegged it all out, got it done a lot faster. So I did have a disgraceful laundry pile for a couple of days. The other job I had to do was go get the guinea pigs from where they'd been small animal boarding. My second son, who the guinea pigs belonged to, we'd emptied all their enclosure out and disinfected it and stuff before we went on holiday. So it was his job to put it all back together, make it all nice for them for coming home. And I just kept beavering away with washing. That was pretty much my existence for a couple of days, washing. But, you know, we had a wonderful time on holiday, so I'd rather have a wonderful time on holiday and it rain when we get back and have lots of washing than not go on holiday or it rain while I was on holiday. But somebody said to me once in a video, thank you for showing your wash pile. And it's like, we all have wash piles and we all have times where they get out of control because we've been on holiday or we've had a sick bug or something's just happened, or say you suffer with depression. There's always something that's going to send your wash pile spiral out of control every once in a while. You beaver away with it, you deal with it, and then it's done. So I don't know why we feel the need to hide everyday things that happen to everybody. There's bound to be some idiots who comment on this and go, oh my God, look at all that washing. And it's like, get a life. This is what happens in real life. And as you can see, the pile got smaller and smaller and smaller. I did feel like I was being sabotaged slightly because children create laundry. But it's a never-ending thing, this house laundry. But I did get it down. Look, you can see the floor. And there's Bod. There's my third son, who loves junk modelling, going in my recycling bag as I was about to take it outside and getting loads of cardboard out of it. He likes making things. And at the moment, he's making a cardboard mech suit. He calls it a mech. It looks like a robot to me. But he's been working really hard on it. And I don't mind him using the recycling for it. It's just, it was funny because I was just about to take it outside. And I left the camera rolling I didn't know he was going to come, and he just come in, tootled in, stole all my cardboard and went out again. But we home educate, and even if we didn't home educate, I'd still encourage the children to follow their interests. And you know, you can make things, you can craft, but he uses these postage labels, stickers, and then the backs are all over the place. So after he'd done crafting, we had to clean that up. But like all messes, you clear it up, it's gone, it doesn't matter. And he did help me clean it up. He does help me put it in the bag. Now, little break from post-holiday laundry. We went to the fair. I've been saving for months for my vintage parcels to be able to take them to the fair and just have a really good time. And we really enjoyed it. I love the fair. When the kids are grown up, I could just walk around the fair. And it was my 2-year-old's birthday. He was going to turn 3. So I got a lot of his presents on holiday. So I had to wrap them quick a couple of days before. And while I was there, I wrapped my oldest, because he's going to be 14 soon as well. On the day, I had a really nice tablecloth got from the charity shop. But because we'd been on holiday, I didn't have time to bake anything. So I bought the birthday cake and bought a lot of the things were packaged stuff, and it was still fabulous. We still really enjoyed it. And now my 2-year-old is now 3, and I can't believe it. It's just, and he loves blowing candles out. He must have blown those candles out about 10 times. That whole cake was covered in toddler spit. We still ate it. Candle wax and baby's bit. Nah, we had to go at making our own pizza sauce. We made it before we went on holiday, and we had another go the other day, and it made loads. I put it in the fridge, and we only used half of that. I think we made about 5 pizzas, and we only used about half of that. My oldest son loves cooking. He likes these crisps called Takis, which are really spicy, which I can't stand. And he said he was going to make Takis fried chicken. So what he did was he ground up the Takis, and he battered his chicken, rolled it in the Takis, fried it, and he said it tasted dead nice. He said he could have done with using 2 packets of Takis to make it stronger tasting. He said it was just like a really nice sort of subtle flavour, but he'd like it stronger. But he had that, and he made his own sauce. He mixed up ketchup, and you'll see it in a minute, a type of sauce I can't pronounce. And he ate that. And you might think, oh, what kind of recipe is that? Just rolling it in crisps. But he's experimenting, and he's learning about food and nutrition and cooking for himself now, and that's a good thing. Then we went on to Halloween crafts. I have a wall in the kitchen where all the paint's peeling off. It's the only wall in my house that looks like that, so chill out. But it's just where I hang all the children's crafts. We home educate, and even if we didn't, you get reams and reams and reams of children's crafts. And I put them up because I'm proud of them, and I want them to be able to see and enjoy their artwork. That Halloween craft box I got from the works on holiday had lots and lots of things in it. But the only suggestions of what to do was the picture on the box. There was no instructions or anything like that. So I just let the kids do whatever they wanted to do with it. The toddler was very challenging while I was trying to craft, and he kept lobbing things on the floor. And in the end, he got his Play-Doh out, and he was shoving googly eyes and pom-poms and empty glitter glues into it. And I just let him do it because it was keeping him happy so we could craft. The floor afterwards was absolutely ditched, as was the table. The kids did help me. They're just not in the video. We cleaned everything up. Kept a few bits that were unused, but they were still okay. Like there was some crepe paper and some cardboard and stuff you see in a minute that I put away for future crafting. But everything else went in the bin. I don't know why the floor was wet, but who knows with the toddler. So I cleaned the floor, wiped all the table down. When the crafts were dry, they went on the wall. And everything was back to normal again. Like I say, kids make mess. It was worthy mess because they had a good time crafting. They were being creative. They were enjoying themselves. We was learning about the origins of Halloween as we was doing it. I can cope with a bit of mess. We clean it up after, it's fine. And then we made our own pizzas, which we used the pizza sauce we'd made. After I'd put everything on the wall. I'll put everything on the wall first. See, a lot of people are like, oh no, that wall looks a mess. How can you... I remember seeing a wife swap episode where unschooling advocate Dania Martin swapped with this other family, and this other family didn't let their kids... I mean, yeah, not everybody goes all out like this for the whole wall, but there were this family who wouldn't even put any of their kids' artwork up, and Dania Martin says, wouldn't it make you feel nice and proud if your mother just put one of your pictures up? So she framed this lad's artwork and put one picture up. And I remember at the end of the wife swap, this kid's mum was like, that's going to go down. And I just thought that was a bit sad. Oh, and Pudge, my teenager, he made like this mega spider with all these pipe cleaners. And he become a bit obsessed. So we made these pieces. There was half... I'm going to give you the recipe another time, because I'm thinking of doing a series where I show you how making things from scratch is cheaper than buying it a lot of the time, and better for you, especially if you're low income. But yeah, there was so much of this pasta sauce left, and like I say, we'd made 4 or 5 pizzas. There was so much left that I put it in a piping bag. In a minute, you'll see me laughing. It's because it started to make trumping noises, and my toddler was laughing. Well, I say toddler is 3 now. So yeah, I put there. Oh, that's who was laughing. So I put it all in a piping bag, sealed it, put it in the freezer for next time. Then we went upstairs and I sat on the bed and sewed on Bod's. That's my 3rd son. Bod's new Cubs badges for his Cubs uniform, and we watched Sherlock Holmes. And the night's drawing in now, and it's very cosy and lovely. If you like that video, please subscribe. I do home education, motherhood, homemaking. And I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.